Oh shit. Let me tell you something real quick, man. I'm starting to notice this shit more and more. That I don't need a man attitude. That shit is in Thailand too, man. It's not just here. I mean, it's less of it in Thailand, but it's more out here, bro. And let me tell you, these women out here, bro, they only wake up when it's too late. After they done been ran through by a bunch of men, after they've been knocked up by the bad boy and his gang or whoever, they only wake up when it's too late. You see what I'm saying? They only wake up when it's too late. They was having fun, man, out there running around with the bad boy, running around whoever they want to run around with. As soon as they hit that 30 mark, man, that's when they start sweating bullets. I'm telling you, this is on the rail. They start sweating bullets. Oh, I need a man. By that time, it's already too goddamn late. You 29, 30. So goddamn, it's too late. Men don't want to marry 29, 30-year-old women. These bitches out here would never get married. A lot of them won't, bruh. They too busy running around talking about, I don't need a man. Running around, being uncooperative, being combative with people. they'll never succeed in the marriage part. A lot of them won't. Trust me, bruh. I'm looking on my Facebook and I'm looking at bitches who are still unmarried, bitches who have turned me down, bitches who have rejected me, and I go to their Facebook page, it still say single. I'm looking at this bitch. It's already too late. This bitch is in her 30s, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get to their 30s, they're talking about, oh, I need a good man now. You know, I need this now. I need a man with a good job now. It's already too goddamn late. You know, females are not moldable after a certain age, man. After a certain age, you can't mold these goddamn bitches, bro. You see what I'm saying? After a certain age, you can't turn them into what you want to turn them into. You know, and then the thing is they run around with whoever they want to run around with, right? And then as soon as they hit that 30, bam, the shit get real. The shit gets real. As soon as they hit that fucking 30, bro, the shit gets real. They start thinking like, oh shit, all those good men that I turned down, it's already too fucking late. Those men got careers, they got good jobs, they got good money, they driving nice cars and shit, and bitch, you still unmarried, knocked up with the bad boy's kid. They only wake up when it's too late. Why is that? Why do women wake up when they hit that 30 mark when nobody wants them? 30 is the deal breaker for the marriage thing. If she's not married by 30, she'll never ever get married. Too busy running around being a fucking hoe. Too busy running around chasing the men that would never give a fuck about them. This shit happens in Thailand too. A lot of females out there, they get knocked up, and then, you know what? Your chances of getting a rich motherfucker is pretty much out the window. The men that could have treated you nice, who could have put you in a nice house, a nice big house with 2 garages, 4 cars. The guy that could have gave you a better life, but you went out with the bad boy instead. The motherfucker who you thought that was good looking, right? You see what I'm saying? Same thing with this chick in Thailand, bro. Once I hit this jackpot, she gonna be wishing she was on my fucking goddamn team. I could have gave her a better life. I could have gave her, but she won't recognize that now because she's what, 24, 25 years old. She's not gonna recognize that. See, they don't understand until it's too late. You see what I'm saying? They don't recognize that, you know, the man in front of them is better, a better fucking choice than these bad boys that's running around here, man. That will leave them to be single mothers. They don't recognize. You see, even in Thailand, bro, I'm getting more cooperation from single mothers. Like I am in the U.S., you get more cooperation from these females because they done got humbled by the fucking life, man. They seeing that guy that they turned down, a few years ago. They seeing that he wasn't that bad at all. He wasn't that bad at all, right? Now you're a single mother. You was being picky and choosy with motherfuckers before you got knocked the fuck up. You was being, oh, I don't want this guy. That guy sucks. He's annoying, or this and that, this and this. He's not tall enough, right? And as soon as they get knocked up, all of a sudden the guys under 6 feet tall don't look too good. I mean, don't look too bad now, huh? Huh? Right, right, right. Oh, all of a sudden now, you know, the guy that you dissed a while back, he don't look too bad, right? He don't look too bad now. You got them little munchkins running around now. No man's gonna want to deal with that bullshit. Somebody else's fucking goddamn rubbish. Somebody's baggage. Nobody wants to deal with that shit, man. But you was running around being picky and choosy. I don't want that guy. I don't want this guy. And all of a sudden, you get knocked up and left to be a single mother. Now you want to crawl back. Now you're being cooperative. Now you're being submissive. I only get good cooperation from single mothers. Ain't that a bitch? Right, right, right. You only good, you know what I'm saying? But you don't get good cooperation. I mean, you don't get good cooperation from these women without children, but they all picky and choosy and shit. So why you come running to me after you get knocked the fuck up, and you want me to take in the leftovers? Fuck you. Fuck them, gentlemen. Don't fuck with these single mothers, man. They want to come to you all used up like a fucking used condom, man. They come to you all used up, spat out too. Used up and spat out like gum. All chewed up and spat out. These bitches, they're gonna learn a lesson. They're gonna realize something, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna realize what was in front of them, man. It was fucking good. And all of a sudden they get to be 30. They're like, damn, I could have had a guy that bought me a house. I could have had a guy that would have treated me better. You know what I'm saying? But they don't see that until they get knocked up. When they got that kid, inside the car jumping around. They only like see that when that happens. They only see it when that happens. They only see the mistakes after the fact. They only see the mistakes after they've been knocked the fuck up by the bad boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, they only recognize it after they've been knocked up and they get to be 30 something years old. You know what I'm saying? Talk about where all the good men at. But When you was in your 20s at your best, you was passing them by. See, women are in control of sex. We're not in control of sex about here. Women are in control of sex. So they decide whoever they want to sleep with, right? They pick whoever they want to sleep with. Then later on down the stretch, she get knocked up, you know, and all of a sudden her fucking options are dried up. A lot of the females, man, and some of them are they picky and choosy when they're single mothers too. I'm like, well, you can't afford to be picky and choosy if you're a single mother. But I don't want a man that works at McDonald's or does DoorDash. I don't want a man who does that. I don't want a man who works for so and so. Well, you're a single mother. You can't afford to be picky and choosy. That's like me saying, man, I don't want no fat women. I don't want to sleep with no fat women. But yet I ain't got no options. Like, well, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna sleep with a fat woman, but it won't be long term. Let's put it this way: if a fat chick and she look good enough, shit, I'll go in. Cause I ain't had no pussy in a while. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go in, but I won't keep her. That's the dink thing about it, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these females, let me tell you, they only wake up. They only wake up when it's time to wake up. They only wake up when they are in trouble. They only wake up when it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Now they got the bad boys kid running around the house, jumping up and down, acting crazy, screaming and hollering, getting on her last nerve. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. You got freaky deaky with the bad boy. You forgot about the good guy. And then they come crawling back when things are bad, though. Why you want to hand the good guy scraps, bruh? Why? You are scraps after you done had a kid by another man. That's called scraps. And we got to inhale that and eat that. Yeah, I'll take you on a sexual, you know, fun time. That's about it. But long term, no, I'm trying to keep my money in my pocket. I don't want to raise nobody else's kids. They only wake up when it's too late. When it's too fucking late, bruh. You know? And then they go run around whoever they want to run around with. You know, they get knocked up and no man want them. For real, this happens all the time. Why you think that female at Denny's still single? She's still single. Ain't nobody putting a ring on that shit. She got 2 kids. Nobody's putting a ring on that goddamn shit, and she being picky and choosy with me. You know what? I told her that I was gonna move to like Colombia and buy a house and stuff like that. I'm going into early retirement. All of a sudden, her fucking text messages got fucking quicker. She was responding quicker and everything. I was like, oh, okay, it's all about the money, right? You see that I'm about to retire in Thailand or in Colombia or in Mexico, because she's from Mexico. And I threw that out there. I lied. I said, hey, I'm moving to Mexico. I'm going to buy me a house. I'm going in retirement. I mean, early retirement. She's like, ooh, really? I'm not going to see you again? I was like, wow. All of a sudden, her fucking eyes got wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. You see? These bitches ain't shit, bruh. You see? These bitches ain't shit. They only come after you when it's too late. My whole entire life, bruh, motherfuckers always had to try to, you know, pass me scraps. These bitches try to, give me the scraps. I give you the scraps. After I get done running with the bad boy, I'll give you scraps. I'm like, no, thank you, baby. But I'll take them scraps just for one night, but not for long term. I don't want that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that either. I don't want the fucking long term bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They only wake up when it's too late, gentlemen. The hell they wake up. You know, they ran after the bad boy. Oh, you need to have your shit together. But the fucking bad boy, he didn't have to have his shit together before he knocked you up. He was a bum on the street. He was selling drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And now you get knocked up by him and you come running to me? Fuck you. Eat a fucking goddamn dick, bitch. She too, bitch is too young to be out here making decisions, with men and shit. These bitches too young, bro. Too young. You know? Fuck all that shit, bro. And they don't. Some of these bitches don't recognize a good thing when they see it, though. You know, a guy who got resources and stuff and got his shit together, right? They pass him. They pass. Oh, he's too square, right? You know. Then as soon as they come knock up, they come running. Where the resources at? Where the resources? The kid be fucking that pocket up. Got to buy them Pampers and clothes and shit like that. I need help. I need help. I need a man with the resources. But now, you know, you want the man with resources now, but you didn't want the man with resources before you fuck with the bad boy. You was fucking with the bad boy, and now you want the motherfucker with a good job and resources, or just resources. Period. No, fuck you. I ain't moving no bitch into my house with somebody else's kid. If I move to Thailand, I'm getting a female with no kid, bruh. Fuck you. Fuck you and that little kid, man. I ain't nothing. No, fuck that. Cause you wasn't checking for me before that shit happened. Fucking bitches, bruh. This is what happens nowadays, man, in America, man. Where females, they pass up the good guys and stuff like that. And then as soon as they get knocked up with the bad boy, you know, as soon as they get knocked up with the bad boy, they come running to you. No lie, man. This shit is happening in Thailand too. I'm trying to talk to some of these goddamn women, you know, without no kids, and they just being, not being responsive, or they just not trying to fucking like engage with you a whole lot. But let me tell you, I'm getting more cooperation from single mothers in Thailand and in America than these women without kids. That, oh, he's not tall enough. He's being all picky and shit. But then, as soon as they get knocked up, that's when the pickiness stops. Now, all single mothers, they don't act, they don't act picky and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of them do, some of them don't. You see what I'm saying? But most of them are not picky after a certain age, or after they done like had kids by the bad boy. You know what I'm saying? They start to wake up and smell the coffee when that kid is jumping around, acting crazy, driving her nuts. I'm telling you, they start waking up. They were like, damn, look what the fuck I done did. And they won't tell you that shit was a mistake. They'll keep it all inside. They got their pride and shit. They won't tell you. They won't fucking tell you. But as soon as they get knocked up, as soon as they get knocked up by the bad boy, they start fucking like, oh man, they start checking for you. For real, they do. Notice all the women that you date got kids and shit, right? Or most of the women you date got kids. Or most women who check for you, they all got kids and shit. You be like, damn, where were you before your kid? And then you look at the pictures and shit, you be like, damn, this is you before the kid? How come I couldn't get you then? Before your stomach got out of whack. Before your pussy got stretched out. Where where were you then? Oh, you wasn't checking for me. Right, right. This is what these females be doing. They don't be checking for you when they don't have a kid. Notice that, dude. Get online and try to get a woman without kids. Let's see what's gonna happen. As a good guy, though, as a good guy, right? Get online right now. Try to find a women without kids versus women who got kids. Go ahead. See how many responses you get. See how many responses you get. I get a ton of responses in Thailand from single mothers. These bitches are ready to go. You talk about house and shit like that. Oh, you buying a house? Ooh, ooh. But I couldn't get you when you was at your best. Them kids don't look like they have black to me. They look like they full Thai. No, I'm not moving those kids into my brand new house. Fuck you. I'm gonna go get these other broads. I'm gonna fuck with some other broads. Fuck you. Like that bitch at the bar girl. That fucking bitch, bruh. She thinking she all that. She thinks she too good for me. Okay. Or I'm too good for her or whatever. She thinking that I'm not good enough for her. Wait until I buy this house in Thailand. Just wait. Wait till I hit these jackpots. Just wait. She'll be like, damn, that was a good dude. He bought all that. Man, he could have took care of my family and everything. But I was stupid. I was young. You know what I'm saying? They start thinking about that, man. I'm telling you, bro. Once they get knocked up by the bad boy, they start thinking like that. Oh, but yeah, it was all fun and games before the kid, right? It was all fun and games. It was all fun and games. You was running around with the bad boy and got knocked up, and now you're thinking differently. You should have thought about that before you got freaky deaky with the bad boy. This shit happens in Thailand too, bro. It's not just the U.S. It just happens there too. I'm sure it happens in Colombia too. It's very little. It's less. It's less. It's not like it's not running rapid through Thailand like it is through the U.S. You see what I'm saying? It's not running rapid. The U.S. is running rapid. That issue is running rampant. The Thailand, it's not as strong there. You see what I'm saying? But it got the ripple effect though from the U.S. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I gotta go. You guys have a good day, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the Cash App on the way out. Support this channel. Donations are much appreciated. Much appreciated. Peace out. Take care and bless.